NCAA football win total series, and we are on to Conference USA. And really, when I look at Conference USA as a whole, there's about three tiers. There's the Liberty and Western Kentucky top tier. Then there's kind of Jacksonville State in between the two tiers. Then you've got Sam Houston, FIU, Middle Tennessee, and then the rest of the conference. FIU is where we're starting today, and so FIU is in that second group with the Sam Houston, Middle Tennessee, and part of Jacksonville State. And we look at Florida International; they've been up and down as a program. Starting back in 2004, they were awful. They won a total of 9 games their first 4 seasons. Mario Cristobal comes up in 2007. It's a 1-11 year. 5-7, 3-9, and then finally he breaks through. Back-to-back bowl games for him. 3-9 his last year. He's gone. Ron Turner's there for 4 years. Well, 3.5. He gets fired. Really never makes a bowl. He's gone. Butch Davis shows up in 2017. 3 straight bowl games. And then an 0-5 year and a 1-11 year back in 2021. That leaves the Mike McIntyre. 4 wins in 2022, and then last year they opened up with a loss at Louisiana Tech before winning 3 straight. They beat Maine, North Texas, and 1 at UConn. They'd face Liberty next, lost. They'd lose to New Mexico State on the road, then lose to UTEP. They finally won at Sam Houston, their first conference win of the year. It took double overtime. And then they lost the rest of the way. Lost to Jacksonville State, Middle Tennessee, at Arkansas, and Western Kentucky. And really, we're not talking about close games. UTEP's the closest conference loss, and they lost by 13 in that one. When we look at FIU this year, though, there's some good and there's some not so good that's coming in. Keanu Jenkins was a freshman last year who was thrust into the starting role. He's back. 11 interceptions last year with only 11 touchdown passes. He can move. If he can lower the turnovers and increase his productivity, he'll definitely be better. Problem is, his best target, Chris Mitchell's gone. They have Eric Rivers back. Dean Patterson's all right. And they've got a couple tight ends. Receiving game's not strong, though. The offensive line was not good last year. There's more experience this year, but really not anything that's massively improved for FIU. At running backs, though, you've got Shamari Lawrence and Kajan Owens. Both of them can create their own space. So I do like the running back situation coming into this year. The defense had no pressure on the pass rush last year. They do bring in JUCO transfer Cole Gustafson, who will be playing the nose. They have 2 young edge rushers. They do have Reggie Peterson coming back from his outside linebacker spot. You have Elijah Anderson-Taylor, who can play both middle and outside. The biggest strength, though, is the secondary. The safety tandem, Jamal Potts and C.J. Christian's fantastic. They have some good corners. They can create turnovers. The biggest key for FIU is just going to be keeping the ball moving. When they were converting well on third downs, they won games last year. When they weren't, which happened a lot, they were losing games last year. We look at their schedule, and 2024 opens up on August 31st. They are at Indiana. That's going to be a loss. Then they come home on the 7th of September. They play Central Michigan, probably a loss, and then at FAU, again, probably a loss. On the 21st, they get Monmouth. That should be a win. And then they're at Louisiana Tech before a bye. October 9th, it's a short week off the bye. October 9th, they play Liberty. That will be a loss. The 16th is University of Texas El Paso, UTEP. They can win that game. They get Sam Houston at home on the 22nd, New Mexico State the 29th. Then they have a bye. They're at Jacksonville State November 16th. November 23rd is at Kennesaw State, and then home against Middle Tennessee State. Few things I like about the schedule. A, every Conference USA team gets to dodge one other because there's only 10 teams in the conference. They get to dodge Western Kentucky. That's a big victory for them. The 2 best teams on their conference schedule are Liberty and Jacksonville State. Those are both away games. Their home games are all winnable. They can win Central Michigan, Monmouth, Sam Houston, New Mexico State, and Middle Tennessee. The home games are all winnable for them. Plus, they have Kennesaw State on the road, which should be a win. When I look at this team, I see them right around that 5-win marker. They might get 6 and slip into a bowl game. It could be 4. Most of the win totals are sitting right at over and under a 4.5. I lean towards 5 being more likely than 3, but I also kind of worried about them getting to 5. So there is an over under of 4 on Caesars right now. It's a flat 4. We're going to take the over 4 at minus 120. We continue our Conference USA picks next. We've already done the Sun Belt, we've done the MAC, and we've done the Mountain West. If you like this content, make sure to leave a comment, like it, and share it. Check out our link tree. You'll find all our social medias, our X, our Discord, and we'll see you next time.